What's going on, people? Welcome back to the channel and this shit. So yeah, I'm just feeling myself a tad a little bit, maybe because I'm off the mushrooms and shit. But I'm always stepping on shit, even when I ain't got no balance. I'm still stepping on shit. Alright, but matter of fact, talking about stepping on shit, let's go ahead and get into this segment real quick. Alright, so boom. I wanted to go to the club to go help my homie out one day because he was doing his little gig and shit. And I always thought that, you could smoke at the club. Not like you can smoke at the club, but well, like there's motherfuckers that smoke at the club. I've seen this shit happen before, but like I thought like, you was like on stage and shit, like, you can smoke at the club. So, it was like a little warm up joint, what I'm saying? I'm standing up there and I had my J and I'm chilling and shit and I'm about, I'm getting myself together and shit. I'm about to step on some shit. And here comes this motherfucker come over here and tell me you can't smoke in the club. And I was like, what you talking about, cuz? You know what I'm saying? Like, that motherfucker over there smoking and he's smoking right now. But you can't smoke on stage. Right? So, part of me just kind of like, click. Now, I got maybe I'm saying it wrong because motherfucker was a little swollen and shit. And it was like the way he kind of like said, you can't smoke on stage, I like, can't smoke. Who the fuck, like, you wouldn't be saying that shit to Gucci Mane. You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't be saying this shit to Elton John if he was up this motherfucker talking about, like you wouldn't be doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? So a part of me just clicked. You know what I'm saying? And one of the things I always try to even tell my homies, like, even if you want to get your ass whipped and all this type of shit, you know what I'm saying? Always get the first lick. Always, that's one thing I was always learned, and I was learning it early. Always get the first lick, because a lot of times I didn't get the first lick and I got my ass whipped, and I was like, nah, now I know to get that first lick in, so, and I'll tell you why pretty soon. But yeah, so what happened was I clicked, you know what I'm saying? And I was close, I was in the moment and shit. I was like, yeah, what the fuck you think you talking to, man? And I was wrong, of course I was wrong and shit, but I ain't think about that at that moment, you know what I'm saying? And man, did he whip my ass. And I mean, not even whip my ass, he kicked my ass, And when I say kicked my ass, like he literally put a foot in my ass. He was like, cause I was turned on my back, cause I ain't want to fuck in my face and shit. I ain't want to kick me in my face, I ain't that type of a dumb bitch. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, basically I was turned over and when he was kicking me, you stupid motherfucker. And then to add to the shit, let's go ahead and add to the shit. Here comes security. Yeah, you punk ass motherfucker. Kicking me and shit. I'm like, oh. Then this motherfucker had the nerve to try to like jack me all up and shit, throw me out. I'm like, oh, now you gonna just fuck with a whole white. I had a white tee on at the time, a fresh white tee too. I think you punk ass motherfucker. Now the shirt did only cost like maybe like $6 or $7 and shit, but it was fresh. You know what I'm saying? He scratched the collar all out and shit. I could hear the goddamn threads in the. Oh man, it was one fucked up experience, but. I sat outside, you know what I'm saying? I just said, fuck, I'm sitting out there and I'm hitting my jam. Well, I had other weed in the car, of course, so I'm just sitting out there and I'm hitting weed and shit, you know what I'm saying? And my homie, of course, like he was in the midst of the shit trying, like, hey man, like he the one that broke up the whole situation, of course, you know what I'm saying? And he was like, man, you wrong. I'm like, man, fuck you. I'll smack the shit out of your ass. Anyway, so boom, like he basically, we go outside and shit, we outside and I'm, you know what I'm saying, hitting blunt and shit. He was like, man, man, that's fucked up, man. They ain't even had to, do that to you like that. Man, of course I'm mad as shit. Man, he's like, but you did stop the shit out of that motherfucker. And I was like, gee, that's why, then that brings all the way back to what I'm saying. You gotta get that first, and it's gotta be one of them good slaps that a motherfucker remember. Cause then, you give him one of these like a little, so, like, who the fuck you think, like, they're not, oh man, you gonna get your ass whipped off some shit like that. Like, and then you just gonna feel bad that you ain't even hit him harder. So, like, if it's gonna be some shit that's gonna pop off and the shit's gonna pop off, all I'm saying is get that motherfucker, you gotta get that you gotta put the weight in that mother, you know what I'm saying? Like, make that motherfucker head kind of like, oh, what the fuck? This mother, gotta give him a, and as they busy as shit, that's when you can get another stop and you motherfucker, boom, if you got the power in you to do so, you can do that, but I'm just saying though, this is I just go off of experience, and that's why I'm able to tell these motherfucking stories, and I laugh at this shit because what I'm saying, the shit did happen out this bitch, what I'm saying, but again, you laugh from the pain, you laugh all the pain, and at the end of the day, man, somebody out there that might be sad as shit, and they laughing right now like a son of a bitch, and hey man, I'm happy to help you laugh. But hey man, let me get the fuck out of here on your ass, man. Most definitely follow and subscribe. You can share this shit, do whatever you want to do out of this bitch. I most definitely will see you guys in another motherfucking segment, cause hey, I'm out this bitch.